playing in Death Valley is so hard,
Mhm.
especially at night. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on what makes Death Valley special and what makes it so damn hard for an opponent to come in there and pull out a win, because it seems like that is a huge factor when playing them.
It's haunted. We got voodoo in there. I think it's I'm not kidding. I think there's something different about that place at night, and it could be something to do with the river or where it's at in the city. And it's a feeling. And I think everybody is on the same page. But I think you get the prime example because there's different levels to Tiger Stadium at night, right? And it depends on the type of season you're having. Are we doing really well out the gate and we become complacent and no one really cares? You're going to have people leaving at halftime. It's crazy. Like you'll see people, well, if we would have been undefeated going into this I wouldn't say this Ole Miss game, but there's been examples where people leave early for no reason, right? Because they're complacent, etc. You start off losing to USC and your season is now on the line from here on out. You blew it last year by not making the correct defensive hires and not having a pulse on defense and wasting away generational talent on that offense that we see in Louisiana, but it's tough to really get them all together at the right time when you're playing complementary football. And so this year is so crucial on preventing any of those errors. And so you have that tension, that buildup. And I think it's those moments when the season builds a lot of tension and you have an opponent coming into Tiger Stadium at night, especially when the fall is finally coming into South Louisiana, so mid to late October, you can actually get a full day of not passing out at 4 o'clock from the heat, from drinking all day. You have people energized into the stadium at night and they're ready to rock and roll all night long and then have that tension build up. It's tough to beat that. And I think it's a mixture, it's a combination of those things. It's the team performing to their standard. And when that happens, the fans can really feel that and they're excited to finally kind of overcome the hump and see what they have been dreaming for, etc. It's just everybody's all on the same page. The light situation, the LEDs, that's new for this
I
season.
heard you guys talking about that a little bit on your show.
Yeah, it's one of those deals where, it's kind of a get off my lawn, old grandpa, yelling at the clouds like we don't need these lights. And I don't care. It is what it is. I think to be honest, I think the stadium's too big. That's my opinion. I think I like a more intimate environment where the crowd is really on top of you. Now, when you pack it as a full house like you saw against Ole Miss and you stay the whole game and you're involved, absolutely. That huge, environment can become very oppressive. But I thought the lights we could have used, not that I'm the accountant or the manager of LSU's funds, but I felt like we had a lot of other areas where we could have improved the game day experience. I was completely wrong. That environment, I wasn't there, but I knew a lot of people that were. My brother was there sending me videos all night, and then just watching it on TV. Aaron Anderson's catch in the fourth quarter, to force overtime, that touchdown, seeing the lights start to flash there and having the camera below him kind of panning the stadium after he just scored that touchdown, it just looked beautiful. There was just something about that and all the lights flickering. It's like, okay, maybe this kind of cheese ball theatrics actually works when we're performing on the field and the team is actually, and the fans are actually engaged throughout the whole session. So I think it's a big mixture. There's a lot that goes into why it's so crazy. Alcohol plays a big part of that. I think the weather, the timing of that, and really the tension in the season.